A listener shared a story that's pretty disturbing. So if you're not into something heavy, just skip by this video. But she really is looking for guidance and what you would do. Last Christmas, her family went over to her grandparents' house for Christmas, and they explained to her grandpa that their little toddler sometimes doesn't want to be picked up. So she fusses, don't force it. He didn't take that well. He yelled, he cried, he punched the wall, locked himself in the bathroom, and when he came out, he slapped his wife. So they were obviously really shook up, left early. 3 weeks later, the grandpa called, apologized, but when she pressed to say like, how are we going to prevent this in the future? I'm a mom now. I can't have this happening like in front of my children. Like his anger has always been there, but the violence was something completely new. Well, when she pressed, he got really frustrated. He was like, if you're not going to accept my apology, I'm going to pretend that your daughter doesn't even exist. And she's like, okay, like if that's how you want to handle this, I'll respect that. They haven't talked for a year. Now Christmas is coming. She's pregnant again. And this is weighing heavily on her. Like her family is used to just sweeping things under the rug. But as a parent, she can't do that for this. And she's wondering, what are things that I can do? Obviously, like children's safety first. So exactly what you did. You pulled your kids from it because he wasn't willing to work on it. But I can tell that your grandpa means a lot to you, as did mine. So I would entertain another conversation with him. I would go to him and just say, I know this is hard to talk about, things that are just super embarrassing or we're ashamed of doing. And I'm a mom now. So as you can understand, I have to make sure that my kids are not exposed to violence. So I need to know if you're willing to work on figuring out how to manage your emotions when they like get really intense, like stepping away in the bathroom until you calm down, stuff like that. If he's not open to a conversation like that, I think you have a different path to go down. You have your answer. But if he is willing to try, then I don't know if this Christmas I would be willing to just thrust my family in and feel safe and okay. But I think I would go visit my grandpa. And then for the next year, I would just visit him on my own to see how I felt. If I felt like he was safe, if I felt like he was working on managing his emotions. And then next year, or whenever you wanted to reintroduce your family, if you felt comfortable, you could. That is just one opinion. What do you think?